We're going to manifest your specific person right now in this video. And yes, I'm not just saying that. We are going to manifest your specific person in this video because if two people are manifesting for the same exact thing, you actually get better results. And the exact same reason why you need to keep your manifestation a secret, you're just going to hear back your own fears and beliefs. But it can actually work in the opposite if you have someone that can see you as the person you want to be if you were already with your specific person. So yes, right now, I can imagine you as being the individual that already has the most amazing life, that's already with your specific person, that's already married, already on your honeymoon. And that's exactly what I'm doing for every single person that watches this video. And it is actually going to help you. And I'll give you a little quote from the Bible that explains this. So they wrote, "Again, truly I tell you, if two of you agree on earth about anything you ask, it will be done for you by my Father in heaven. For where two or three are gathered in my name, I am there among them." So obviously this is a metaphor for your wish fulfilled. The feeling or sensation and metaphor that Jesus says in this aspect is that wish fulfilled state. If two people are agreeing on the same thing, then that thing is going to manifest that much faster. So yes, when I'm viewing you and everyone, I'm imagining every single person watching this video commenting their success story, that is going to help. Because still, if not only in this video, but you have people in your reality that can support the concept of yourself, then they are going to push you and have you fulfill that state that much easier and that much more simply. There's actually a strategy I use in my coaching that fulfills this, basically in the essence of asking your reality or people around you, why would they not see me in the state of already being exactly what I want, and then fulfilling that. Because in the same way, again, I'm going to repeat this, that people in your external reality telling them your manifestation and having them repeat a negative fear back is against your manifestation, or can kind of, it's not against your manifestation, but it can kind of kill your vibe in that moment. In that same way, someone approving of or fulfilling the thought that you are already that which you want is going to help you. Because if people can see you in the way you want, anytime you actually begin to fall out of the state, they're going to put you back in it. Because what happens in that opposite effect, when you tell people the positivity that is your manifestation of what you're going to do, when you see people repeat back something negative, it's because you felt very good and then they knocked you out of the state. But when everything is working against you and you tell or keep, and again, this video is no different. You can comment anything in the comment section below. If you keep people around you that support your self-image and you're able to act in that way easily and effortlessly around them, and you continuously act with them, they will push you back into the state. So you'll make a comment or a statement. Maybe you're spiraling and you're thinking that your specific person isn't texting you or doesn't want to see you. They're going to look at you really strange and go, what are you talking about? You always get what you want. And that's going to have that opposite effect of when obviously telling people your manifestation and having them repeat back something negative is bad. When you repeat back, when they're repeating back a positive self-image, it's going to massively push you into the state. And so here's what we're going to do for each other right here and right now. And I'm going to give you a Neville Goddard quote that explains this. So he wrote, "To change the world, you must first change your conception of it. To change a man, you must change your conception of him. You must believe him to be the man you want him to be and mentally talk to him as though he were." So I'm going to talk to you again, like I do in almost every single video. I'm going to talk to you as if you already have your specific person, because of course you do. I mean, look at you again. You're misunderstanding your value, and that's the only reason your specific person is not showing up. So I'm going to do that for you. And here's what you need to do for me. And when your assumption on me is reflected back, that means your manifestation will be completed. So I want you to just imagine, because we already are getting close, I want you to imagine that I have 20K subscribers, okay? That's all you have to do. Speak to me as if I already have 20K subscribers. And when that occurs, and you can just see how close we are, you will receive the same in response with you and your specific person. And that's what we'll do for each other today, because I think it will be very beneficial. And again, whenever you're giving in your reality, you expect and receive tenfold back. So when you are giving and imagining and even talking to other people in the comments about their manifestation and how abundant and how amazing and how quickly they're going to manifest, you are going to receive the same amount 10 times in response, because whatever you are thinking and assuming on your reality is reflecting back at you, because that's what is occurring. Everything in your reality is a reflection. So you can't actually see anything outside of you that isn't first alive within. So if you are seeing and promoting people to achieve their manifestation, then you yourself are going to get massively promoted to that manifestation. Because if you're viewing everyone as having the perfect relationship, then you're going to view everyone in that light, and thus, because you're viewing your reflection in that way, that must be coming from you, and you will get those types of results. And so just along with all this, because it actually fit perfectly, I wanted to go over a crazy success, because I knew this idea would kind of be really quick and simple because there's nothing else to it really. We're going to view each other as already receiving exactly what we want. And so make sure to obviously come back and comment your success. But I wanted to show you that it doesn't matter what circumstances are in the way. It's kind of a longer success story, but if you bear with me during it, I'm going to read the whole thing. There's only a couple things I had to kind of block out because it was personal, but I'm going to read the whole thing, and it's going to show you it doesn't matter where you are at, because this effect, the effect of, again, I'll read it again, that Bible quote of, again, truly I tell you, if two of you agree on earth about anything you ask, it will be done for you by my Father in heaven. For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am there among them. That effect occurs not only in these videos, but it massively has been occurring in all my coaching sessions. And so when that's the whole point of, it doesn't have to be just me, because you already have exactly what you desire within you. But when you have any coach, any person, any friend, anyone that's going to view you in the way you want to be seen, you are going to see massively amazing things begin to occur very quickly, because it's obviously going to be supporting your state. But here's the success story. Again, it's a long one, so bear with me. It goes into a bunch of detail, basically showing you, I don't want to give it away because there's a huge circumstance that was in their way during our coaching, and it was completely eliminated, but I'll let them speak for themselves. So here's what they wrote from the coaching session. They wrote, Kyle, oh my gosh, it's been a while since I've updated you, but I had to reach out after the latest. When I initially emailed you, I was wanting to get back together with someone I was in a previous relationship with. I started your affirmations and manifestation routine, and my dating life just changed as a whole. I started getting pursued by multiple men I was interested in, and had a complete 180. During this time, I've just been happy and content with myself and dating for fun, not hyper-focused on one person. Well, of course, when I get to that point, guess who shows up? The man I had intended to manifest being with from the start. We have been apart for 2 years, almost exactly. No contact whatsoever. Not to go into the whole story too much, but it wasn't the best end to our relationship, so he distanced himself from our friend group as a whole, or as well as me. Well, just last weekend, my best friend blank invited him to come over and watch football, and he was going to be there. When I tell you, when we saw each other, it was like we had been together the whole time. I can't even explain how natural and normal it felt being with him. Blank went to dinner together, and him and I stayed together at a friend's house, and I had the best night together. It feels surreal writing this to you, especially when it was something I accepted wasn't going to happen, but I was okay with that because I was so content in myself. I can't wait to update you more with the unfolding of everything. I know this is just the start of everything I've wanted happening. I'm no longer afraid of my old beliefs that reflect back to me negative responses of other people concerning us being together. I know it's just something coming up, so I myself can change that belief. Thank you so much for your coaching and all of your YouTube videos. I'm so grateful for you and your continuous wisdom and encouragement. You're the best. So the circumstance that I was talking about, 2 years, right? 2 years, they said it themselves, no contact, and they actually showed the wish fulfilled state perfectly, but this is your same reality. And the reason I also put this in there was the fact that their friends were kind of talking slightly negative against them. So obviously this effect of keeping people in your reality that are supporting your outcome is very beneficial to where you want to go. And so do not deny the power of someone seeing you as what you want to be seen as. But again, I wanted to include this because it shows there is no limit on what you are. There's no circumstance that could ever stop you. And I have a lot of people kind of message me or email me and talk to me about distance or time or no contact between them and their manifestation, and they worry about it. But in essence, it's not going to have an effect. When you get into that state, you must see that outcome begin to occur. So that's why we're manifesting it here today in this video. And I don't want you to worry about any circumstances that is in your way. It doesn't matter. They even talk about the wish fulfilled state because basically when you feel as if you already have something, there's no desire or a continuous effort to go get it. Obviously you take divine guidance and inspired action, but there's no like obsessing feeling of getting it because you've already received it. And so that's what we want to do right now. Act as if, and this is something I used before, but act as if right now you knew for a fact that your specific person was coming next week. And that's going to be the reality that you live. Your specific person is coming next week. How would you feel? What would you do? How would you act? What would you think if that were the case, right? Get into that state right now, because I'm seeing you as that individual. You are for sure going to live this out. You just need to believe it in yourself. But again, like I said, just imagine me just really quickly as being the 20K version of myself, and we'll make it a fair exchange, okay? But I wanted to make this video just really quick, showing you how fast and how important it is to actually see others in your reality as what they want to be seen as, or what you imagine is their best outcome and best reality. Because again, when you imagine something in your external, it is going to immediately reflect back at you, because everything you are seeing, all the values, beliefs, assumptions you have on your reality, no matter what it is, have to come from you first. So make sure it aligns with exactly what you want. And so if you know for a fact that you're doing this, you're okay with manifesting for each other, comment it down below. If you did have any questions at all on this, make sure to comment there as well. Or you can also reach out to me at on my website at kyleaugustcoaching.com. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I'm so happy to be manifesting for each other. I mean, we've already kind of been doing it, but now we're really kind of going into this, okay? But again, imagine yourself, allow people around you to imagine and see you as a version of yourself you want to see as, and see them as they want to be seen, and it will be immediately reflected back at you. I can't wait to hear all of your success stories, and I'll see you in my next video tomorrow.